The opinions expressed in this show are the views of the host and not necessarily that of WTRW, 94.3 The Talker, or the Bold Gold Media Group.
The following presentation is paid for by Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate, who is solely responsible for its content. Portions transcribed.
All Century 21 real estate offices are independently owned and operated.
Good morning and welcome to the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 The Talker. I'm Jackie Ruddy, broker, and with my husband, fellow realtor, Pat Devaney. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Are you doing well or very well?
I'm doing fine. Patrick says, Dad, Superman does good. He says, you're doing well. It's like, okay. So I don't say I'm doing good anymore.
Yeah. I have a tendency to say I'm doing good. But for today's purposes, I'm doing fantastic. How's that? And we're here with DC once again.
DC.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
All right.
Fantastic. The
There you go.
CEO of Bold Gold Media.
Yeah.
Chief editing
Editing officer.
Not to be confused with, the big boss.
The big boss.
I'm just the big boss in this little 3 foot by 3 foot place where I sit in the studio.
He's the big boss of the board.
Sure. Yes, of the board.
He's got the board in front of him.
Well, you're the boss of us, right?
Yeah.
So
Actually, technically, you're the boss of me.
I don't think so.
No.
All right.
I don't look at it that way, DC.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right.
You have all the power with those buttons. That's the way I see this.
That's right. He's got the dump button right there. Get off the phone, you big dope.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I would love to take a poll of our listeners. Should we go live?
Oh, and they're all going to say yes.
Yeah, go live and take phone calls.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
I wonder who those phone calls would be from.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
How about the emails I get? And how about the appointments that are made by fellow realtors? It's all traceable, too. I mean, these people think it's not, but it's all traceable, too. Like these bogus leads and these bogus calls and these bogus appointments and these one person, and talk about identity theft, pretended to be a real live person. This person is an agent, is a realtor, actually a broker now who has their own company, and took on an alias who happens to be a name of a real person here because they have this hang up with
Jackie.
well, not only me, but sexual things.
Oh, my
so
gosh.
they chose a name.
Yes. Okay.
They chose a name with the name in it.
Yeah, it's pretty,
right.
Yeah,
and then tries to harass me about this radio show.
Oof.
Yeah.
There's a lot of psychos in the world.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're all jealous, but that's okay.
That's okay.
All right. So what do we got here?
Yeah, we have to laugh. We're here every Saturday at 11 a.m., Sunday at 11:30 a.m. on the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate, where we answer many real estate questions. We have a wonderful office with many exceptional realtors that have been guiding, assisting, and advising clients in real estate matters for 55 plus years.
Wow. During the week, feel free to email us with any questions you have at questions@jruddy.com. That's questions@jruddy.com, or give us a call at 570-344-6724. And when you go to jruddy.com, click on the webcam tab, get a live view of Dunmore Corners at the intersection of North Blakely and Drinker Street, and see what's going on.
And who do you know that would be the perfect guest for the Real Estate Roundtable? Let us know at
570-344-6724. You give us a call, and let's talk.
view our listings, search the MLS listings, and listen to archive radio shows by going to mobile-friendly JRUDDY.com, where we also have all the podcast apps that we feature this radio show on. And catch us on Facebook,
Right.
Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, even sometimes TikTok.
Right. Oh, even once in a while. And go to jruddy.com. We have all our listings there, and we actually have some rentals, too.
Yes. All right. NAR, which is the National Association of Realtors, they came out with information regarding the inventory of existing homes in...
Statistics. I love statistics.
Yeah. So this was as of April of 2026. They had approximately 1.47 million, which rose just slightly from 1.46 million in February of 2020.
Listings?
Right.
Okay.
Inventory, listings, homes for sale. They also noted that home prices are still going up. Buyers have to have solid finances to purchase a home, right?
Yep.
National median existing home price has escalated over the past 15 years. There is enormous pipeline of young people who have been waiting a long time to buy a home. There's a great deal of pent-up demand, and first-time home buyers have hit an all-time low of just 21% of the market in 2025 compared to 44% of the market in 1981. Right? Okay. So in Pennsylvania, they noted that there's an acute housing shortage for buyers earning less than $50,000 a year. And also that home price appreciation has increased 57.3% from 2020 to 2025.
Wow. Home prices have gone up. Interest rates have gone up. It makes it unaffordable for so many people. I mean, not everybody can own a house. It's just the way it is. When we bought our house, where we are now, and it was 6.5%. And I thought we were doing great. But then over the next 10 to 15 years, it went down. When we finally refinanced at like 2.5% on a 15-year mortgage. Those numbers are gone. That is a thing of the past.
Yeah, and I think people are still thinking that somehow, some way, it'll get back down to those low numbers, and I don't see it happening.
Yeah, that was artificially low, because if you look historically, rates have never. I can't think of when rates were ever that low. I mean, the first time I bought something was in the 80s. I think I paid 13% was my interest rate.
And it even was higher, before you bought.
It was the late 80s.
Right. So it was in the teens, high teens.
Yeah, it was high.
Incredibly.
It was a lot.
So when you think of how far they have come down, right?
Yes.
But people still, right now, affordability is an issue. It's a real life issue.
Right. They say, we've said this before, you date the rate, which means you can change the rate, but you marry the home. So you marry the home, you get the home you want, you can always refinance it later, you can change terms, you can do something.
Well, it makes sense to me that if you find a house and you've been looking and you find a house that's everything you want, there's never a bad time to buy it.
Right. Go for it. I mean, my parents made sacrifices all the time for all kinds of stuff. So maybe you don't go to Starbucks 5 times a week and spend $7 every time you walk in the door. That adds up.
Right. So the qualifying income needed for median price homes with 20% down nationally has risen to $101,520 compared to, you're not going to believe this, $32,112 in 1995.
Well, that's 30 years ago.
All right. In Philadelphia, it's $91,000 of income. In Harrisburg, Carlisle, it's $63,000. And in Pittsburgh, it's $52,000 that you would need to income to qualify for a mortgage.
And then you have debt to income also. So if I'm making that $90,000 in Philadelphia and I have a $250,000 student loan, debt to income ratio is all out of whack. I'm just not going to get it. How many times do we see younger people want to buy a home, but they are burdened and buried by that student loan debt?
Nationally, all cash buyers were a larger portion of the market in 2025. For repeat buyers, all cash buyers are 30% of the market compared to 8% of first-time home buyers who are a median of 40 years old.
First-time home buyers median is 40 years old?
Yes.
Wow.
And that's way up.
Yeah, I always think that's higher.
So that translates into loss of equity, right? So down payments are up with 59% of first-time home buyers using their savings. It's also the first time that financial assets as a down payment have outpaced the bank of mom and dad.
Bank of mom and dad.
And inheritance has hit an all-time high of 8%. So the median length of home ownership has significantly increased. In 1987, homeowners moved every 5 to 7 years. In 2025, owners remained in their home 11 years.
Right. Well, now, if this is our situation, we're in a home, we still have a mortgage. I have a rate of 2 3/4 or whatever it is %. So I'm going to sell this home and then go get a fresh mortgage someplace else and pay more than double interest. It just doesn't make any sense. 6% is a good rate. And we're not prepared to do that.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any financial sense.
Right. So, when we're talking about down payments have increased, and there's a lot of good reasons why people want to put down more to avoid private mortgage insurance, that's PMI, to lower their rate, right? So they want to, obviously take advantage of what they will repay over the long term of the mortgage, if it's a 30-year or 20-year or 15-year, whatever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that people, when they're surveyed after they buy a house, they're asked, are there any surprises with your house purchase? Most first-time home buyers say they were ill-prepared. They were not prepared for all the expenses. Not so much the utility, but when things go, right? So the maintenance and the upkeep and replacement items, because appliances are expensive, furnaces, water heaters, so on and so forth. So I always like to caution people, do not deplete your savings.
Yeah.
Even though you want to go for a lower amount on your interest rate, do not use all of your money for down payment and closing costs.
You need to have an emergency fund. You need it.
Absolutely. So the 10 most expensive home repairs and and we could talk maybe about some tips on how to avoid them. The 10 most expensive home repairs for people to think about when they purchase a home. Number 1, believe it or not, foundation repair.
Wow, yeah, that's expensive.
Because that would really eat up a lot of money.
That should come up in an inspection.
It should. But how many times have we seen people waive inspections?
Oh.
Still in this market.
Crazy.
2, roof repair.
Oh, that's a big one, too. Roof prices for roof materials has gone crazy. It's. I think in the past 10 years, it's probably doubled. It's way above where it was years ago. It just keeps going up. We had the roof at the office done. It was an astronomical amount. And that was 3 or 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm. 3, broken water heaters. They're not made like they used to be.
And the prices of those in the past 10 years has doubled also. It's unbelievable. 4,
termite damage. And I think the situation with that is people don't recognize it. You really have to know how to look for termites. When you go down to your unfinished areas in your basement and your attic and you look at the floor joist from the basement, you look up, you look at the floor joist.
People don't recognize what a termite tube is.
Right.
They're looking right at it, and they don't know, because termites, you don't see them because they stay in the tubes.
Right.
They're not crawling all over the
No.
place. Because the way they're structured is they need to be protected.
Mm-hmm. 5, water damage.
Water damage.
It's huge. Any infiltration of water, right? I mean, from a window, from a roof, from, the outside landscaping into the basement, whatever the situation is, unsealed cracks, get it looked at immediately, because it's only going to get worse.
Right. And then you'll get mold, and we'll have to call Victor.
Yeah.
6 is HVAC replacement. That's a big, big expense.
Yep.
7, mold removal.
There we go. See, we're talking about, you don't know, there's a guy who advertises on the radio here.
Yeah.
Callvictor.com.
I will answer the phone. And he does.
He does?
Yeah.
You called him?
Yeah, he sounds like he's
How
from
many-
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay.
We should get him on.
Yeah.
So all I have to say, well, I don't have, there's a lot I could say about mold, but one of the things that I would caution people out there that are looking to sell their home, and before they put it on the market, they want to deal with some mold removal, I would say, yes, that's a very good thing. Of course, we want it disclosed, something that needs to be disclosed, even if it's removed. Keep all the receipts and invoices of the removal and test the air afterwards, because buyers do want to see that it was in fact removed and the air quality has been restored. And so when people try to hide that, it's just not a good thing. Don't do it.
No, and you can't take care of it yourself. We've had disaster blaster on, and they talk about, people say, oh, I'm going to spray bleach on it. That doesn't do
No.
anything. It does nothing. It does nothing.
Number 8 on this list of most expensive home repairs, new pipes.
There we go. New pipes.
9, septic system repair. You know, those
That's
are
a big one.
That's a
That's a big
huge one. And 10, electrical issues. Yeah. So,
Unbelievable list there.
Yeah, electricians are not cheap.
well, even if a home inspection is performed, there are still things that are going to happen
Absolutely.
at a time that you least expect it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you might spend, for argument's sake, you might spend $1 million to build this beautiful building. You need to maintain it on a daily basis. Now, maintenance is going to cost you time and money. You have to take care of it.
Yeah, but that's one of the things that gets people down after they buy a house. They didn't realize the enormous financial undertaking.
Right. That's why not everybody should own a home. Some people should rent. When you rent, your expenses are defined. You don't have to worry about all the big ticket items. But there's drawbacks to renting. There's two sides to that argument.
Demographics of first-time homebuyers has also shifted, with married couples being just 50% of buyers. That's down 25% compared to 1985. Meanwhile, single woman buyers, we've said this time and time again, repeatedly on this show, are 25% of the market. That's up 14%. Unmarried couples account for 11% of first-time homebuyers, and single men represent just
10%?
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just 24% of home buyers have children compared to 58% in 1985. So, and this is another staggering stat. Owning a home continues to be a large contributor to building net worth. So, over 14 consecutive years.
Prices have gone up.
Right, but when buyers or people are surveyed, regular consumers, and this is from Gallup, for 14 years in a row, real estate as an investment is more popular than stocks, bonds, gold.
It's more popular. But has it gone up more than those other things? We don't know, right?
Right.
That's one thing to look at.
Okay. So, well, I'll give that task to you, and you can.
Okay, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to have to ask my CEO to ChatGPT that one for me.
So it's a large contributor to building net worth. All right. So that's why people feel it's the best investment, right? So the median net worth of homeowners is $446,000 in 2026, while renters is just $12,000. We've talked about that too on the show. The real estate industry.
Say that again. The net worth of
homeowners is $446,000. That's
the net worth.
While renters' net worth is usually about $12,000.
Wow.
Well, your money's
Right, is in the house.
right.
Right.
Okay. So the real estate industry accounted for $177.1 billion, or 16.8% of the Pennsylvania economy in 2025. The economic impact of a typical home sale in Pennsylvania is $91,450. So, like when some people buy homes, they have to go to and purchase furniture,
All the things you
appliances.
just said, hot water heaters,
Yes.
roofs, garage
Right,
doors.
so that's what...
Driveways.
Yes, so for our listeners out there, buy a home to support your local economy.
There you go.
How's that for
And support your net worth, too.
Yeah, and your net worth, right? Interesting things. Pat, would you like to review a listing,
Yes,
please?
we have a grand 4-bedroom, 2-bath Victorian-style home at 1766 Sanderson Avenue in Scranton for $350,000. This home is in the Greenridge section. It has amazing original woodwork, beautiful hardwood floors, stained glass windows, high ceilings. When you walk in, it's got this beautiful wood grand staircase. That's 2,200 square feet of living space. It's also got a modern kitchen along with a large yard, and in the rear is a detached 2-car garage with rear alley access. That's a beautiful 4-bedroom, 2-bath Victorian-style home at 1766 Sanderson Avenue in the Greenridge section of Scranton for $350,000, and that's listed by Amanda Rudis of our office.
Thank you. Our sponsor this week, Permaglaze Bath Renew. If you are tired of that outdated, worn-out bathroom or it's just the wrong color, Permaglaze and Bathroom Renew can transform your space without the cost or mess of a full remodel. From convenient step-through clean-cut tubs, which convert from bath to shower in minutes, to reglazing your tub, tile, and even your countertops in the kitchen, their fully customized designs make your bathroom safer and more comfortable. Visit their showroom on the Scranton-Carbondale Highway, Dixon City, or call Permaglaze Bath Renew at 570-344-8434 and schedule your free quote and see how they differ from the rest. That's 570-344-8434. We'll be right back with more Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 The Talker. When considering to sell or buy a home, why choose Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate? Let me tell you why. 70% of home buyers settle for the first agent they meet, and many regret it. 90% of home sellers hire an agent, but was it the right choice? Don't have agent remorse. I'm Jackie Ruddy, and I've been in and around the real estate business for most of my life. And at Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate, we've been selling real estate for half a century. But we do not do it halfway. You deserve better than average. Average doesn't help you. We know it's all about you and what you need. Century 21 is the #1 in brand awareness, is the most recognized name in real estate, and is the most respected in the industry. In this market, if you dream big, you need to move fast. So it makes perfect sense to contact Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate, 570-344-6724, and visit jruddy.com. That's JRUDDY.com. Thanks for tuning in to the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 The Talker. I'm Jackie Ruddy, broker, and with Pat Devaney, my husband, Phil, realtor.
And we're back along with the CEO.
You love that title.
I do.
You do.
I do.
Yeah.
At DC.
Editing.
Yes, Chief Editing Officer. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Vince will be listening to the show, and he'll be like, what's going on, DC?
DC.
You taking over the company? No, it's all you, Vince. Chief Editing Officer.
Chief Editing. There we go.
We have to make
we need to clarify a few things. Vince, you're not in any threats here.
Yes.
You're still the head honcho.
That's right.
Absolutely.
I still answer to you. We all answer to Vince, right?
Sure. Right.
Right. All right. So what's going on locally? The MLS residential single unit homes that have listed and sold, and this is as of...
And the MLS is the multiple listing service. See, we throw these things around when people
year
don't
to
understand.
Date. And this is year to date, okay? And this
Okay.
is as of like the first half of the year.
Okay.
All right? You got me?
Yes.
All right.
Got ya.
So our inventory and our absorption rate is down. How many houses, how many months worth of homes for sale do we have right now? Year to date, as of the year halfway through, was at 2.45 months of inventory. That's low. It's down 2.78%, almost 3%. The median list price is up.
Of course, supply and demand.
$259.9, and our median sales price is up 6%. It's looking at the median sales price is $245,000 year to date. Okay, the totals of sold listings year to date is down 1.4%. The pending listings almost the same as last year at that time. Active listings that are on the market is down 2% year to date, and the new listings hitting the market were down 3.4%.
So this is everything, multis and
No, this is just the residential, single unit homes for sale.
Okay.
Do you want the multis?
Sure, hit me. What do you got?
I have the multi information.
I remember multis when they were cheap 20 years ago.
Well, their absorption rate is up a little bit to up 13.88% to 2.79 months of inventory. Their median list price is $259.9. Their median sales price is $239.3. And their sold listings dead even with year to date as of, halfway through the year. Their pending listings were up 6.5%. Their active listings were up 10.6%. and their new listings that hit the market were up 0.3%.
Okay.
All right. Do you want land?
Sure. Hit me. Hit me
Okay.
with land. What's going on
Year
with
to
land?
date, the inventory for the land listings for sale is up 1.81%. We have almost 15 months of land supply for sale.
15 months? Mm-hmm. Wow, that's a lot.
So, what is going on? And list price is up 14.68% to median list price $72,250. Median sales price $70,000. That's up 12% year to date. And on the market, the days on market is a little higher than it was last year at that time. It's up 159%.
What is it?
83 days.
83 days?
Yeah, whereas in 2025, halfway through the year, it was 30 days.
Wow.
So sold listings down on the land to down 21%. The active listings up 0.5%. And the new listings that hit the market is down 5.4%.
People who probably have land are looking and saying, oh, wow, Joe got this. Let me see if I can get $20,000 more. And then it doesn't sell. Right. So it's all about price.
That's what it really does
It's
boil down
all
to.
about price.
We're almost out of time. So I just want to mention the designer purse bingo. I have the privilege of serving on the Dunmore Senior Center Board of Directors, and they're getting ready to have their annual designer purse bingo on Sunday, October 4th at the Dunmore Community Center at 1414 Monroe Avenue. Doors open at 10. Bingo starts at 1. So you can purchase your ticket for $30 of a ticket prior to the event or $35 at the door. A lot of people love purse bingo. It is a fun time. It's a community event. The Dunmore Senior Center offers the seniors in our area so much recreational, educational, social, and wellness activities. It's a great center. It's wonderfully run and operated, and it was just recently updated. So come out to our designer purse bingo.
And it's located at 1414 Monroe Ave?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Pat, would you like to review a listing, please?
Sure. We have a 2-unit building. It's at 327 Chestnut Street in Dunmore for $209,000. All right, so the first floor, it was previously used as a bar, but since the liquor license is not included, if you want to put a business back in, you would need approval from Dunmore, or you could just convert it to an apartment. The upstairs is a 2-bedroom apartment that is ready to rent. The property is in good condition, and it is next door to St. Mary of Mount Carmel School. That's a 2-unit building at 327 Chestnut Street in Dunmore for $209,000, and that's listed by Sam Shelter of our office.
Thank you, Pat. Did you know more couples are turning to wedding registries into housing funds?
Really?
Yeah, they're asking their guests to contribute to, instead of fancy china
Really? Or
and
plates that I'm
silver,
never going to use.
Right.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah,
It
they're
is.
asking their guests, and people get behind that. It's the most appreciated wedding gift. So if there's brides to be out there, something to consider, or if you're attending a wedding, it'd be nice.
Cash.
Cash.
Give me an envelope.
Cash is king.
Yes.
Right? On last week's show, I want to mention, we should mention to our listeners out there, we talked about the cyber crimes, the scammers out there, the fraud. If you are continually someone that has been receiving correspondence that somebody will give you all cash for your house for $100,000 and you feel your house is worth way more than that, take those letters, take any suspicious correspondence you've been receiving, send it to local law enforcement, call them, and they'll tell you what else to do, how to escalate it, even send it to the Attorney General's office. We want eyes on these correspondence, these methods that are being abused out there, and we want people to realize that it isn't what it appears to be.
And we also have a shout out.
Yes, Christina. I want Christina to know I do appreciate your kind words. She listens week after week. She finds this very enjoyable and fun and interesting because
informative, because Jackie is a wealth of information.
We cover many topics. She loves the wide variety. So thanks, Christina, for listening in. Everybody have a great weekend, and remember to tune in next Saturday at 11 a.m., Sunday at 11:30 a.m. for more Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate on 94.3 The Talker.